but after wave 4. Oh, looks like we're getting started.
All right.
All right, race 1 on Sweet Sweet Canyon.
Looks like we've got lots of King Boos, very well known for their speed.
And it looks like we still got somebody rocking Waluigi. Looks like the Yoshi player on the left, on the red team, is taking the left path, which I believe is faster online. But me personally, I find the right path to be more consistent for me, but that's probably just because I haven't practiced it that much. So.
Absolutely. The right path does help you clear up those lines a little easier on the big turn. Already we're on lap 2.
And it looks like the Toad, before the cannon got hit out with like a green shell or something, I don't know what that was. Oh, looks like, oh, that's rough.
Looks like a bunch of items are hitting the blue team. Red team is showing no mercy.
So we got the Yoshi player in first place, Dry Bowser in third, and we got Waluigi in sixth, and the Yoshi Wiggler player in fourth place. You'll have to see it.
Very good position so far for red team. Very solid. Going back to the blue team, also kind of dominating towards the middle. But it is not over yet, and anything can still happen.
And if you know anything about this game, if somebody pulls the shock back there and the team dodges, you know it's going to be game over. Especially before that cannon. The cannon extends like the distance from the players, and how the item mechanics in this game works is that the further behind you are, the more powerful items you pull. And high-level players in this game tend to abuse that mechanic to basically camp at the canyon and try to pull shock for their team.
Absolutely. Looks like a bunch of items towards the end for red team to help them just clear the shortcuts. An unfortunate hit on the blue team, and it looks like blue team takes most of the bottom of the bracket.
That looks like that is a winning race for the red team. Yeah, 23 to 16.
That was a very good first race. Pretty solid overall. A common strategy is to just have one person just completely in the back of the pack to take some of the hits and also farm some of the better items. And as a result, they can use those items on the opponent and make it easier for the other team members to get ahead. And if more of your players are in the top of the bracket, you'll get more points, and it kind of helps balance out the only 1 point you get if you get last.
But I will say that strategy is most effective on tracks with a lot of shortcuts, like say Donut Plains 3. A lot of that is just off-road. But on running tracks, that strategy doesn't really work all the time. And I can say that myself because every time Donut Plains 3 is chosen and I run, I usually get destroyed every single time.
Absolutely. Looks like we're on Bowser's Castle. Fun fact, this is the only Bowser's Castle course in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe so far. And I feel like we should be seeing a new one anytime soon with the Booster Course Pass. But it's kind of interesting how it's been so long and we haven't seen anything else.
Alright, so we got Dry Bowser and King Boo battling out for first place. Oh, wait, no. Okay, they were able to avoid the Bowser Cannon. They were able to pass that in time, fortunately for them. And we have the blue team not doing so hot right now, except for the King Boo and the land ship is in second place. Oh, never mind. They got hit out by the trail.
Got a little too close. Red team taking a really solid start.
Yeah, Dry Bowser, first place on Bowser's Castle. Imagine your corpse being better than yourself. That's how Bowser feels.
It's like, yeah, it looks like.
It looks like somebody's trying to back in 8th place. It's like they're trying to pull the shock or something for their team.
Unfortunately, only gets a bullet bill and a golden mushroom.
Oh, okay, so we got our friend Dry Bowser in second place. Who's in first? It looks like there's. Oh wait, it looks like somebody else on the red team is also in first. Oh, that's bad. Got hit out with the glider, and you got comboed. That's rough. Oh wait, but back in second place. That's good. Nope, move out of the way.
Red shell headed towards that.
Oh right, this is team
Nothing
races.
to do against that.
Burn the super horn at the wrong time. Unfortunately, you get. That happens a lot. I tend to use the super horn, but I still get hit by the item, even though like the animation for the horn effect plays. It's really, really annoying. Nintendo, please fix that for Wave 5 or something. I don't know. Do something about it.
I tend to only use the horn if it's against blue shell, just because I like to make sure nothing else can get me, or I don't waste it at the wrong time. As we finish up this game, it looks like blue team is.
Mushroom stolen in the cut. That is absolutely tragic.
Very good shortcut for blue team to get second and third, but also taking 7th and 8th.
We got first place for the red team, but the red team didn't do so hot otherwise.
It's a good upset for now, but as we know, anything can still happen from here on out.
This is Mario Kart. As we all know, this game is also. Oh, anything can happen.
Absolutely.
Anything can happen in this game.
Looks like blue team took the middle of the pack for the majority of that game. There's not much you could do without. There's not a ton of shortcuts, except for like at the very end for Bowser's Castle.
Yeah, but whoever used that boo to absolutely sabotage that player who was trying to take the cut, that was like a really, really good play, whether intentional or not.
Absolutely.
Oh, it looks like we got Singapore. We have Singapore Speedway for race 3. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so there's a lot of straight driving here. So it looks like whoever has the higher speed combo will have the edge here. And it looks like that King Boo has been pulling forward.
Ooh, red team takes a really good early lead. Blue team in first, however, red has so many members behind. Nice.
There's a King Boo way back there.
2 fire flowers.
Very, very far behind. I would not do that on this track. This is a runner, for sure. There's not a lot of shortcuts, and there's a lot of straight driving, so.
Absolutely.
But we'll see what they can do. Maybe they can pull the shock for their team, and they might be able to pull it off as a team.
Blue King Boo took a really nice shortcut right there. He grabs the double item box for another mushroom and a boomerang. Got stolen, but still has the boomerang.
Oh, so we still got that King Boost? Yeah, the King Boost certainly fishing for the shock way back there, but it's still on lap 1. I don't know how I feel about this play. I think you should definitely keep going.
It's very risky.
It's because you're basically guaranteeing that you're going to be getting last, and that is not what we want.
Right.
As long as you're sacrificing it so like your team gets like top 3 or something, I wouldn't recommend doing a strategy like that.
Absolutely. It's a little too risky, especially this late into the game.
Yeah, and they're already on lap 3, so it looks like this is a wrap for the red team.
Yeah, it looks like...
Wait, no, we have King Boo in first place on the blue team. Let's see if we can see if they can clutch up for them. And going into this section of the track. I love how in this section of the track the music changes to suit the atmosphere. I really like those Nintendo touches.
Right.
Oh, Toad gets starred while using the star. I have not seen that before. Oh wait. Looks like okay, no, we're still good. And we got a first place for the blue team for top 2 for blue. That might not actually be that bad.
That is quite a lot of points there for blue team.
But red team got the middle spot. Oh look, we got a team sandwich. Okay, never mind, it's ruined. And it is 63-54. Red team is still on top.
But it is still really close to call, especially since we're in the middle of the first set.
Yeah, so despite despite me not recommending that play on Singapore Speedway, it seems that blue team has actually caught up a little bit to the red team. So this ain't over yet.
It wasn't a terrible idea, but I feel like they could have gotten more points if they stuck with just trying to not really play the game, but play the game as it was intended. Just trying to make sure nothing goes wrong with the middle pack.
I wouldn't say necessarily play the game intentionally. I'd say like you can bag for your team, but I think the key is that you also have to stay relatively close, but far enough away where you can pull a shot, not just camping at the same item set for like half the race. That's just my recommendations.
Yeah. I'd just like to fight for whatever position I can fight for to help solidify that position. And I think that's one of the best strategies to do, especially on a track that's probably not the best for sandbagging.
Okay, race 4, we have Cloudtop Cruise, one of the OG tracks from the original Wii U game in 2014.
An absolute.
I'm old.
An absolute classic right here.
All right, so we have everyone's just clustered up here. Very, very interesting. And wow, nasty bump on the blue player.
Quite a few speed items for blue team, pretty helpful, but not really for this cannon part. The red shells are absolutely a great idea.
Yikes, that King Boo got hit out on the cannon.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Okay, so we got... Oh, nice. Dry Bowser pulled the double. Oh, they pulled triple greens.
Excellent. That's really good defense, especially for if you're really close up.
And
got a really good green shot, green shell shot.
Yeah, and it looks like Dry Bowser trailed the Toad player with those triple greens. And it looks like they have... Is that bottom 3? I think blue team has bottom 3. That is not good for them.
Yoshi is in bottom 8, or is in last place right now. Gets a nice ghost item. Let's see if they can get a good item. They get a red shell.
Alright, so it looks like red team seems to have the edge right now. Oh no. King Boo got hit out just after the cannon this time, so I guess that's not as bad. Is that green shell gonna hit? Nope.
Right, that's why they have really good
defense.
defense.
Back spams. That you hate to see it.
They blue team now has no defense in first place. Red is following really close behind, taking most of the top, the higher tiers.
And we have this Yoshi player in second place following closely behind. We'll see what this person can do. Oh, that is a savage bomb.
That was.
You basically cannot avoid bombs in this game in narrow quarters like that, unless you really slow down and wait for it to explode.
I saw the boom burst attempt, but it was unfortunately too late.
Yeah, that cannot cancel out a bomb explosion, unfortunately.
Yes.
Can destroy a blue shell before it explodes, but can't destroy a bomb while exploding.
Yeah.
It looks like the Yoshi player is still going to be getting second.
And it looks like this might be...
yeah, this is still a good race for the red team. Well, oh, their Yoshi got last.
They still got quite a lot of points for taking second through fourth.
2, 3, 4. So we got one Yoshi player on the blue team in first place. Oh, 83 to 73.
Just a 10-point difference, but that can really be the major upset of this game.
We have 2 races left. This ain't over yet.
Absolutely. And with only 10 points, anything can happen. I think blue team will just have to play a little bit more aggressive to finish in the top spots instead of going for any sandbagging technique just to help solidify that.
That is if a running track is picked. If a bagging track is randomized, they could attempt to do a bagging strategy on like the really broken bagging tracks like Mario Circuit 3, Donut Plains 3, DS Mario Circuit, Peach Gardens. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what the randomizer says about that.
That's right. Ultimately, everyone is powerless to whatever the game says, regardless of items or stages or courses.
Yeah, so a thing that I really like about this game is that it is a pretty nice balance between skill and luck. Well, not just... It is, honestly, I do think it's like about 70% skill because you need to manage your items well in order to do well as have good driving lines. But there's also a little bit of RNG that makes this game fresh every single time.
Absolutely. It helps keep the game fresh. That's a really good way to describe it.
All right, race 5. We are on GVA Snowland. A very slippery, very slippery course, which I would believe that would give an advantage to the King Boo player in the Landship. The Landship has really good traction in this game.
There's quite a lot of turns and slippery parts, as well as a few options to go off-road, which I like to do sometimes. I personally stay above the water on top of the ice.
Oh, we have a Birdo player in 3rd place rocking the standard ATV with... I actually don't know what those tires are. Do you know what those tires are, Avery?
I do not know the name of those, but that's a really nice color combination. Same with the yellow Yoshi and the blue Yoshi, I just realized.
Oh, wait, I think those are the retro off-road tires. I never see those anymore.
Yeah, that's the one. I've seen them like in the selection, but I never use them. But they look nice.
Yeah, they look really cool. Anyways, red team is 8th place, 4th place, 3rd place, and 2nd place.
Yeah, red team is getting a great amount of pressure, like in every position for the bracket.
Yeah, and as you can tell, the Landship is really good on this track.
Metal Mario hit the nice secret glider shortcut. Thanks to a well-timed mushroom, but unfortunately misses the item boxes.
King Boo's still front running in 1st place with the banana and the coin. Ooh, and the red shell gets blocked by the Shy Guy.
That was really close to for the Shy Guys to hit the Yoshi again.
Alright, and we still have that Yoshi player in 2nd place, but with no items. And with no items, I don't know how I feel about their chances of getting 1st place in this race. Ooh, and the random
shell.
green snipe. And the blue shell. That just destroyed the entire red team. Or the entire blue team, I'm sorry.
Blue team does take 1st with King Boo in the Landship.
But the other team members did that was really rough at the end.
Right.
All of them got caught in the explosion. Ooh, I think that might be a winning. I don't know how I feel about this. That might be a winning team, a winning race for the red team. We'll see. Yeah, barely 103 to 92.
Still really close, and we are down to only one more game for the 1st set to see who wins.
All right, I can't wait to see what the final track is going to be.
That's right, and it will probably take nothing short of a miracle for Blue Team to pull through.
Randomizer, please pick Baby Park.
No, I do not like Baby Park.
All right, because it is when Baby Park is picked, you know it's going to be a fun race. It's going to be absolute chaos.
That is the best word to describe it. Chaotic.
Oh my gosh, it's my least favorite track in the game, but you gotta admit, it's pure fun and rage and just
constant
and
green shells and every other item in that.
All right, it looks like we have our final race coming up, and it is Ice Outpost.
This is going to be interesting to see which paths the players choose.
For me, usually taking the green path is the faster route, I believe.
I get that.
And it looks like we have most blue team taking the green path, and we have a couple. Oh, we got one that King Boo and the Blue Falcons decided to take the yellow path, and we got a couple people taking this neat little shortcut right here.
Some take it really well. Others, unfortunately, not so much.
I tend to do well on the first part of the shortcut, but that second part of the shortcut I pretty much always fail because the ceiling really messes with me for some reason.
Yeah, me too. It's not easy to get, especially on your first try. You gotta practice it. But that was a good redemption shortcut for
Oh, the combo play from Mr. Krabs.
Yoshi with a Fire Flower now, ready to just kind of keep that position in 2nd place, while 1st place, the yellow Yoshi. Looks like Red has 1st through 3rd. Really good positioning. Even that Dry Bowser has a fairly good hold on the remainder. Blue shell from the blue team to the red team.
Alright, so we got Metal Mario. Looks like the blue team. Red team has top 3. This is not looking good for the blue team.
Red team has top 3, and they have defense.
Yeah, this may be looking like a wrap if something doesn't change soon.
Right.
This is not. I wouldn't think this is a bagger. A lot of straight driving. I do see people bag and have a lot of success, but it might be too late because blue team doesn't have shock right now, and the shock is really powerful in this game. It shrinks everybody on the. In this case, it shrinks like every other player in the room, but in team races, it only shrinks like your opponent.
That's right.
And slows them down for a brief moment. But yeah, it looks like this. Oh wait, no, red yellow Yoshi fell off on the cut.
Shortcut, giving
Blue team got first place.
and
That is
third
a nice
and
comeback
fourth.
from them.
That is a really good amount.
That might be a winning
That
race for
might
blue
be
team, but is
just
it enough for them?
enough.
All right. What's the final score? 120 to